YouTube, we got something in the mail from Tone. I don't know. I don't really know. Why is it so quiet in here? Like, you guys can go back to talking. Jeez. Everybody can go back to talking. But yeah, I think this is the Clover Boys brand. Kai Cenat brand. Kai Cenat, what is it? Nat or not? Nobody knows? Alright. Alright, let's get it open. Ooh. Alright. It's definitely their brand. AMP. This is the box. Nothing on the back. As we open it up, ooh, got the whole line. What is this lip? What is this, lip gloss? What? Let me get this. This ain't lipstick, is it? Just roll and go. That's what it say. Just roll and go. New fragrances. I don't know what this is. It's oil. Oh yeah, roll-on fragrance oil. Okay, it's oil. I was about to say lip gloss. It looked like lip gloss packages. Look. Can't tell me that didn't look like lip gloss at first. But it's a roll-on oil. Let me test. Let me. Why did I do that though? Okay. We got. I shouldn't even read it. This says woodland, but I was gonna say it has this foresty smell to it. All right, this one says fresh. Let me see how fresh this is. I gotta put it on different parts of my body. Pause. Yeah, that's definitely fresh. That's definitely fresh. The scent is basically self-explanatory. This is coconut. Guaranteed to smell like coconut. Let's just be real. Sunrise. What does sunrise smell like? I need to know what sunrise smell like. This. It's like you going to the woods as you're about to sit down and light the fire. You got the camp around and everything, and it's just outdoorsy. Did I get that right?
Smell like a Christmas tree.
Smell like a Christmas. See, that's what I'm talking about. Christmas tree. Outdoorsy. All right, that's this. That's sunrise. And lastly, this is vanilla. Let me see. It's probably self-explanatory.
Yeah, I got these.
Oh, this smell good.
With the cycle blade? Yeah.
This smell actually smells good. I like this one. This is my speed. But anyway, you can get this. You can get all of this at Target. All right. Available now at Target. Shout out to the AMP guys over there for sending this over. Appreciate you guys.
Like your clients say?
We out.
Nah, I just feel it like
Where you get your beats?
Alright, you guys, this is the first time I'm cutting this client. Right now I'm taking out the bun, but he's been growing his hair out since the pandemic, right? So right now I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna attack it. I have pretty much an idea of how I'm gonna do it. Just take a lot of the bulk off with my shears and just go down to the length little by little. So my client basically left it up to me to basically decide what length to go down to, because he wanted it still a little thick, but not too thick where it's like an afro. So I basically had to use my better judgment. Right now, I'm just taking off all of the bulk with the shears. So I'm gonna continue to take off more bulk. I got my 5 guard on, and I'm just gonna take off the rest of the bulk. I'm gonna go with the grain, against the grain, every which way to take it down. And after that, I will wash his hair. That will make it easier for it to lay down forward. So like I said, I did wash my client's hair, and now I'm just blow drying, combing it forward as I blow dry, making sure everything lays, with the grain. So now that his hair is somewhat trained to go forward, I went ahead and decided to grab my 3 guard with the lever open and just go with the grain, knocking off the rest of the bulk, giving him his final length. So with this type of hair, this salt and pepper type of hair, it's very hard to see your guidelines. So I decided to do the back to where you guys can visibly see the guideline. So right now I'm setting in my bald line, super straight. I'm not really, bending it or anything like that. I'm gonna give him a basic taper in the back. So going back with my clippers with the lever open, I'm going up about a full inch, making sure I go over that guideline multiple times to ensure that it's at that length. And sometimes you got to move side to side. The hair doesn't just always grow up and down. So next I'm gonna grab my 1 guard with the lever open, same thing, going up about a full inch. And basically, you notice how I'm cutting at an angle instead of up and down. Like I said, the hair doesn't always grow like you would think. So make sure you switch up your angles. That way you could take it down to its proper length. Next, I'm gonna work my way back down using my 0 guard with the lever fully closed. In a flick out motion, I'm flicking out that middle line. So in some cases, that 0 guard close doesn't take out everything you want. Just come behind it with the lever open using your corners. Now you could take out this bottom line either 2 ways, right? You could set the lever halfway, soften up the bottom line first, then close it and flick out the rest of the guideline. Sometimes I like to just go in fully closed and just work as I go up, kind of open up that lever as I go up, but it doesn't really matter which way, whatever works for you, that's the best way. Now I'm gonna worry about clearing out the bulk on the top, but I'm gonna be careful because he has that indentation in the back of his head, right where the occipital bone is. So I'm not gonna really go too higher than that to make it super obvious. So I'm just gonna carefully with my 2 guard kind of scoop out to where it flows evenly into the bulk. So with the side taper, it's pretty much the same exact steps, except you just don't create that thick of a guideline, all right? I always go with a 1/2 inch rather than a full inch. And whatever I do to the top, I'm gonna do to the bottom too, as far as fading his beard. So I always like to take the front line down a guard size lower, if not like even a 1.5, you know what I mean? So right now I got my 2 guard on and I'm just going with the grain, making sure everything is nice and laid to where when I go to line it, it won't leave any overhanging hair. Also, to lock everything in where the hair doesn't move, I like to spray a mist of holding spray. So when it comes to using enhancements, I always like to tell barber students, don't use enhancements yet. Always learn how to perfect the cut before you start using enhancements. So to give that haircut a finished look, you should always freehand trim the top. This get those frizzy hairs to lay down and it just looks finished. Everything looks nice and clean when you're done. Listen, let me tell you why they call me 360. When they sit in my chair, I spin them in a full 360, and they come out looking like...
Got this! Got this! Got this! Yeah!
YouTube, this is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, HustleDreamProduction, that's my brother. He does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official360Jeezy, and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here.